Hello everybody. Today we're going to show you how to go onto Inventor, place your performance test parts onto a standard IDW, make it into a PDF, and then turn it into Google Classroom. So the first thing we're going to do is go to Citrix Workspace, launch Inventor, and it's going to ask you to sign in with your credentials. Remember, your first initial last name 000 is your password, and your lunch code plus your 3-letter safe word is your password to get in. Click sign in, and it'll take a second or two for Inventor to load up. Okay, once Inventor loads, I'm going to go and get my pointer tool from this top pull down shade. I have my pointer tool, and I'm going to select New from the ribbon bar at the top of the screen. I'm going to come down and I'm going to select Standard IDW out of this menu. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my cursor, go up to the ribbon bar on the top, and I'm going to select Base. Then in this drawing view, I am going to choose the magnifying glass and the folder right here. Click to select that. Then I'm going to go to my H drive. And in your H drive, you should find your performance test. And we're going to get your part number 1 to start with. This should all be in your H drive, and you're going to come down and you're going to select Open. Now, once this comes onto your screen, do not click OK. What we want to do is take your cursor, go to your World View Cube, and click on Home. However, some of you, this drawing view window may show up in a different spot, and it's kind of covering that world view. So if you bring your cursor up to this top white bar right in this menu, when you touch your screen, hold down and you're going to drag this off to the side. Now we can see our world view cube. And from here we're going to click Home, and then we're going to select OK. Then you're going to bring your cursor down towards the part that you just brought on here. When you get close to it, it's going to turn a red dotty line going around the outside of it. Once it turns into a red dotty line, you're going to touch and you're going to bring this up to the top edge of your paper. Now we're going to do that again for each of your other parts. We're going to go to Base View, go to that Browse folder, the magnifying glass in the folder. Let's go get our part number 2. Select Open. We're going to click on that Home View. Click OK. Now remember, at any point in time while I'm going through this, you can pause it, you can rewind, and you can fast forward as well. Bring your cursor down towards your part. Once you get the red dotty line, you're going to touch the screen, hold down, and you're going to bring this up towards the top of your page. Let's do that again for your next part. Go to Base, go to your Browse folder again, go to part number 3, and you're going to click Open. Once again, go to your Home View, click OK. Get your red dotty line, put your cursor towards your part, get your red dotty line. We're going to click and draw this up to the top of the page. Now for your part number 3, if you did not fully finish it, if you are kind of done, somewhat done, almost done, not quite done, I still want to see all the evidence for your efforts. So even if your part number 3 is just a gray, is just a block, I still want it. If your part number 3 is just a rectangle sketch, I still want it. Please place that on there so I can see all of your evidence. Then you're going to take your cursor. We're going to go back up to Base View again. Go to your Browse folder, the magnifying glass with the folder, and you're going to go get your part number 4. And you're going to select Open. Once again, click Home, select OK. We're going to get our red dotted line, and we're going to move this up to the top right-hand corner. The same thing for your part number 4 that way I said for part number 3. If your part number 4 is kind of done, somewhat done, almost done, I still want to see all of your evidence, so I want you to put as far as you got done onto the screen. If all it is just a block, that's fine. I still want that on here. If what you have on here is just a rectangle drawing sketch, because that's as far as you got, I still want to see all of your efforts. Please put that on here. When you're finished with your performance test parts, we're going to go up to your base view. Go to your browse folder again, and we're going to go find our U block. That's the next thing that we put on. So I'm going to go to my U block, open it up, click Home, select OK. Same steps that we did for the first 4, we're doing for these other ones as well. Get your red dotted line. We're going to move that up kind of towards the middle left of the page. Then we're going to go base view again. Same steps as we've always done. Browse folder. Going to go to your H drive, and we're going to go find our drill block is the next thing that we want to look for. Go to your drill block. Click open. Go home. Select OK. Now if your drill block is partially done, kind of done, or somewhat done, I still want to see it on here. If you have it almost done but you don't have the 3 holes on the top, that's fine. I still want to see all your efforts on here. Okay, give me all your efforts so I can see all your evidence that you're entering in for me. Okay, so that's our drill block. Go up to our base view again. We're going to go to that browse folder. Go back to your H drive, and we need to go find your stairway. Get your stairway. Click your home view. Select OK. Put your cursor to get your red dotted line. Bring it up to kind of the middle of there. Now once again with your stairway, if your stairway is kind of done or partially done, I still want to see all your evidence for all your effort. Okay? So if it is partially done, but you don't have these holes on the top of the stairs, that's fine. I still want to see it on here. If all you have is just a sketch that we started out with the stairway, that's fine. Put your sketch on here. I still want to see all your evidence of everything that you have attempted. Now, some of you, you have some extra parts that you did. If you have any extra parts, you're going to go to base view, go to your browse folder. Some of you might have a 1 jam part, and you're going to take and place that on there. Same thing that we did for everything else. Go to your home, click OK. Come on over, get your red dotted line. Bring your cursor over, get your red dotted line. We're going to click and bring that up to the side. And you're going to take and put all your other parts on here that need to get turned in that you completed. When we're finished, we're going to go up to File. You're going to go down to Export. And we're going to slide over to Export PDF. Okay, let me show you that again. So I go up to File, orange file in the top left corner. Go down to Export, and then slide over to PDF. We're going to make sure that this is going into your H drive. First initial, last name, 000. Down here where it says file name, you're going to put your cursor there. Bring up your keyboard. We're going to backspace everything that was in that area, and you're going to type performance test. After you enter in performance test, click Save. Okay, now that we have that saved, we're going to go to the pull down arrow that's at the top, go home. We're going to launch Google Chrome from the Citrix workspace. We have to do this from Citrix workspace, otherwise we're not going to be able to access our H drive. Once again, I'm going to get my pointer tool from that shade at the top of the screen. I'm going to come up to the top, open a new tab. If I have to, you may have to log into Google, or you may have to log into Google Classroom, so it takes some time in order to do that. Once you're into Google Classroom, you're going to go to Our Class, Design and Modeling. Click on the Classwork tab at the top. Come down to the week of November 9 through the 13th. Select Inventor Performance Test. Select View Assignment. And then we're going to go to Your Work area. Click on the plus mark, Add or Create. We're going to choose File, the one with the paperclip. Select the blue button Browse in the middle of your screen. And then I'm going to go to my H drive. Okay, remember your H drive should be the first initial last name 000. And you may have to scroll down in here a little bit in order to find your performance test. Okay, once you find your performance test, click to select it, click Open. And then you're going to click on the plus mark. Underneath the plus mark, Turn In. You're going to select Turn In again. Please also take some time and email me to let me know that you turned your performance test in, and I will change your grade in Infinite Campus. Please make sure you have that entered in to email once you have this turned in, and I will take and update your grade. If you have any further questions, please let me know. I'm here to help out. Just please let me know if you have any other questions on turning that